Hey guys, I get a headache. Kind of a little bit, but anyways, hey guys, it's Gaster again with another video. Now we are here with the Charmx conspiracy. Mm, I don't even know what I was doing that for, but you know, whatever. But anyways, this was made by a YouTuber called Chazington. And why am I reacting to this now, even though it was 1 year ago? Like, I'm pretty sure last year, yeah, yeah, not last year, well, 2024, but whatever. Why am I reacting to this like right now? It's because I kind of wanted something to talk about. I ain't gonna lie to you. And I was gonna react to one of his videos like right now. Uh, I kind of felt afraid to because I didn't know if he was probably gonna get upset or somebody was gonna probably get upset if I was randomly reacting to one of their videos. With possibly not their permission, but I feel like he probably would have been okay with it because I don't know at all what it probably would have went down if I did. I don't know. What was I also gonna mention? I was probably gonna say it was probably gonna be weird for me to react to another reactor stuff, but yeah, I would have done it anyway because it doesn't matter. It would have been cool, but you know what? I think there's nothing I can really yap about here. You know what? Let's just start the video because I actually was thinking about saying something, but I completely forgot. But without further ado, we're gonna get into this video by Chessington, which y'all should go subscribe to by the end of this video. So I'm definitely gonna put the link into the description because he definitely needs it. He has like about 300K subscribers. Not specifically 300K, but it's 300 something K subscribers. Well, whatever. Let's just get into the video. 3, 2, 1. The Charmx conspiracy. Ooh. Also, this was when he came back, by the way, as Fresh Cut Slim. So yeah. Anyways, let's get into it.
From the dawn of the planet, reaction videos were
Why did I actually get freaked out? Okay, that was my bad.
meant to be hated. Sitting down and recording your reaction to someone else's video and raking in the rewards. Only sick, twisted people called internet terrorists would partake.
I don't think YouTube's gonna take me down, but oh my god, I hope they don't just after seeing that. I don't know. I need to stop being so scared of YouTube. I don't know, because I've been this way ever since my like last account got just removed. So it's like when it comes to certain things, I'm like, I hope I don't get banned for this, but I think I would be fine. I mean, he edits his video, so I don't think I'll be fine. I don't think there's anything I need to worry about.
In such events. These were the most depraved sickos you could ever think of, and to this day, the effects are still seen.
If someone in my chat said to me, Nux, does Jaden know about this? And I said yes, but I don't think she should respond to anything because
Get
if
him
she
off my
does
screen.
respond negatively towards me, then it's
Get him
irrational
off
because I'm
my
not doing anything
screen.
wrong.
Get him off my screen.
Okay.
God. Oh. Um. Mm. I don't even think pausing it was a good idea to do that, but no, oh God, okay. I mean, he blurred it, but oh no, God, okay. I'm doing a terrible job at this. It's like because I'm trying not to skip half of it because of this segment here, whatever this is. But just forget about it. Whatever. Anyways,
GameCube dude who was later fallen and given a warrior's funeral.
You're not funny.
Blasphemous HD, the biggest Chica Gooner there ever was. Then you had the big tank-sized military heli was.
okay. We gotta ask about that. Okay, I was gonna say something about Blasphemous HD. I think I might make a video on what only like I think one video I just saw of him of his downfall. Even though that was like I think made probably a year ago, a month ago. I forgot when I saw it. It wouldn't even matter. I'm probably gonna react to it anyway, cause I don't know. There's probably a lot I gotta say about Blasphemous HD after hearing the downfall. Why is he rubbing his nipples? I'm not even gonna ask. I'm doing too much talking. I'm sorry. I'll continue.
Then you had the big tank-sized military helicopter-sized
I don't like
reactors.
him, and I don't like him
SS
either.
Sniper Wolf,
I
Reaction
don't like
Time,
her.
the fucking
I
Fine
like him.
Bros. Those
I don't
bastards
even
had a
know who they are.
monopoly.
Hi, we're the Fine Brothers, and consider yourselves warned.
But through it all, we made it. And after all of it, I still remember someone on the enemy's side.
Charmx.
But they didn't feel like it. Lost in the sands of so many fallen brethren is the name Charmx. A legend, but a legend so long ago, it's hard to remember what we lost. But nothing is lost forever.
Is the dish ready for cleaning?
Charmx doesn't really need an introduction, except if you have no idea who he is, then he probably does.
Quality. Go up. Okay, I guess that's the only quality you could go up to, whatever.
I like Charmx a lot. I think he is genuinely a nice guy. Well, he seems like that anyway. He's just this guy trying to break into so many different art forms, and he kind of just got popular doing the laziest one, but god damn it, I don't care if it's lazy. I think he actually added something unlike most reactors. He's just a really interesting, entertaining, and somewhat troubled guy. He had a bunch of early channels, like one called The Critical Bastard, that he constantly advertised, but nothing was really done with it. I mean, there's not much information about it anymore.
Pac-Man just gives me this feeling of giddiness, like there's all these tingles running up and down my nipples.
Wait, up and down your nipples? How
What?
does
I
that make
wasn't
any
even-
sense? How long are your nipples?
In 2014, he started the Charmx brand with some grade A gameplay.
Unnecessary commentary to add here, but would it be bad to say if I just never watched this Charmx? Like, at least when he looked like this. Because the only Charmx I watched was when he looked it just pretty much like this. This is the only time I started watching him around here. Was when he kind of just looked like this, but then there was also, I think, one where he was watching the Diddy videos and he had his hood up. Was the only time I really knew of him. I think. 'Cause I really feel like I definitely probably, because I could be lying about that, because I feel like I probably did come across him somewhat, but I don't think I did. Because I feel like 2018, either 2018, 2017, or either around those times, that was probably the only time I knew of him. But I feel like 2018 was probably when I knew of him. Because I don't think I really knew of him anywhere before. Because I clearly don't think I have, unless I have, but I don't know.
Avoid him, and I didn't really care. It's kind of hard to describe what makes Charmx different from others. I've genuinely watched
I
hours
still think
upon
about that,
hours
but
of his
anyways.
videos to prepare for this, and just because they were entertaining.
Okay.
And even then, it's still kind of hard to pinpoint it. He actually credited all of the videos he reacted to, which, to be fair, most of these guys aren't Sniper Wolf. They also credit, but Charmx would
Good.
credit people who were also credited in the original video and link them. He would openly advertise their channels and try to get them to a certain subscriber goal. He didn't seem like he wanted
Like me right now, which I'm trying to do.
to be a reactor. He was just doing it because it's what made him popular, but he was genuinely the best at it.
No, what the? What is that, a pony or something?
He just came off as like, I don't know, he's innocent, the right word, endearing, I guess. Wholesome.
Yo, today I'm gonna be reacting to some more Reddit.
Rewatching his videos were really weird because he's kind of cringy in a really funny way. Like, he keeps referencing like my name Jeff memes. Like the fucking I'm a gnome and like doing Reddit videos and meme compilations, but I can't hate him. It's like the good version of the Jinx clip.
Mama! Mama! What? My name's Jeff.
My name's Jeff.
It's like comfort food or a guilty pleasure. I fucking love this guy. He would mainly react to YouTube poops, compilations, Brandon Rogers shit, try not to laughs, animations,
Okay.
fucking SML, and yes, his channel was deleted. I'm coining the term SML curse, where channels associated with SML at some point get their entire fucking channel get deleted. It happens every fucking time. I also want to add really quickly that a lot of his channels would be demonetized or outright deleted, so there are some re-uploads that date back from 6 years ago. This confused me at first, but it's from his 2015 to 2016 era. I'm really fond of these videos because they're mostly FNAF reactions, and I know it's just nostalgia, but come on, these make me feel something. Oh,
I'm so confused if I feel like I definitely, because I know I was definitely around that time where I was watching stuff like this, but I don't think I ever even ran into one of his videos. But like I said, I could be lying. I don't even know why I decided to add that commentary, but I just thought of adding that because I feel like, hell, anyways, because so for some reason feel like I have. Someone's telling me I never ran into him, so I generally could not know. Anyways.
they make me feel something, alright.
Okay.
It's kind of funny because Charmx made so many reactions to like fucking FNAF Yo Mama jokes, but he barely played the games. He played FNAF for like once and couldn't figure out how it works, so he just like gave up.
Okay, wait, it flashed. It flashed. Is that a sign? Can I, like, stop this now? Okay. Are you kidding me? That's it, I'm done. Alright, guys, I hope you like this video.
I really like whenever he reacts to edgy humor because he's like in shock half the time. And he has to keep pausing or censoring, but he still finds it funny. He kind of became like
At
a
least there is. I don't think that was in shock. That looked like he was just disgusted by that. Compared to his, like, more later selves where he would usually just laugh at that shit. He would hate it, but he would laugh at it because it was, like, really, like, dog.
He has to keep pausing or censoring, but he still finds it funny. He kind of became like a curator of YouTube poops. Like, it kind of just became
Yeah.
a tradition for people to make YouTube poops.
That was the funny part, like, that, like, I was gonna say there. I think I'm just gonna add more to it. Yeah, it's after seeing all of his videos or just seeing, like, well, binge watching back at them for the ones that I probably mostly remember of. Yeah, motherfuckers with YouTube poop the hell out of him, and like he, like Chazington said, he would usually be disgusted or just surprised or shocked by like the edgy shit that they would make him say, which the people, a lot of those people made him say the most edgiest shit ever. I think now they kind of do with some of his YouTube poops, but it's like not to a degree as it was back then, because back then was obviously a different time. Okay, gotta charge my computers. Yeah, thank you for telling me that. Okay, all right, I had to do something for some reason. Anyways, I don't know why I'm getting sidetracked. Yeah, but obviously the 2010s was definitely a different place. back then. So like everything that like everything that you would say that's completely normal and everything like um you do that is completely normal. The people who made YouTube poops, it would either be sometimes tame. Sometimes you get the tamer ones. Okay. Sometimes you get the maybe a little bit of the weird ones with the sexual jokes. And then you'll go even further and get many, many other ones that are pretty edgy. Pretty edgy. Pretty edgy. That's all I gotta say. Just pretty edgy. You you'll get the most like just I don't even know how to describe it. It's just like you'll get the most craziest ones ever. How I know that is probably because there's been like a bunch of YouTube poops that have had. Well, at least I think I never either kind of somewhat experienced something like that, but I could have been wrong because I probably did. I think the only time I just found out YouTube poops were just really edgy is when watching Charmx's YTPs on it. I think as a kid and younger, I didn't really probably find much of YouTube poops that were edgy. I probably did, but I probably just don't remember. So I don't know. But yeah, like I said, they are insane for the things they were just making them say. And it leads back to what I was about to say because I was like, anything you just do that is normal and not weird at all, people could just take that of you and just say, what can I make you say that is weird? Or what can I make you do that is weird, combining with all several things I said? With it being like the sexual humor and stuff like that, like it would just be combined. You'll just end up saying something racist unexpectedly in the next minute. The other few minutes, you just say just or do the most outlandish shit ever. And it was funny. But anyways, I think I was yapping too long on that point. But yeah, they made some edgy stuff about Charmx. They made him say some edgy stuff. They were crazy. Just like how he was, I was surprised by most of them because I was like, "What? What did he say? Like what? Like 2010s was just different. 2010s was just different. It was crazy. It was insane. It was just insane. It's just, I mean, I think you could do some of it now, but I think you'll just probably easily get taken down. Not saying like before times when they were doing that, they never got taken down because half of them didn't. They were just left up for purposes that, YouTube was kind of really lenient on stuff till they got serious on stuff till like a point or whatnot or whatever. Because I don't know, because I don't know when YouTube started getting a lot more serious with things, but I don't know. That's just to my knowledge, because I think what a YouTuber by the name of what Soda Man. Apparently, watching him do one of Charmx's old videos again. I think before he had randomly had like a YouTube video or YTP of his taken down because of hate speech. So I mean, there's that because YouTube kind of I guess that gives you an indication that YouTube was kind of getting a little serious on it, but I don't know. I don't know. But I know definitely now if anybody tried to do that some of that shit now, it'd probably easily get them taken down or their channel taken down. But I don't know. I don't know. I generally don't know. Because I haven't gotten to that realm at all, and I don't have Adobe or whatever to do it. So I could personally not do it. But anyways, I think I was yapping for too long on that, and it probably seemed like I didn't know what I was talking about. But I was just trying to collect the words or whatever to say to this. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, I talked too much there. So moving on.
Of Charmx videos, and Charmx would react to them. Sometimes the videos would be edited, so Charmx is saying the most borderline illegal shit, and he would still react to them every time. Nothing could stop him.
It's true. I am now turning this channel into an under channel. What?
Another Charmx staple was Cap. It's this little like Funko Pop of Captain America, but it's
He
not a Funko
really
Pop.
was
It's like a
going
rip
crazy.
off of a Funko Pop, and for some reason it was just always there, and he would make it talk in some videos.
What are you looking at?
I was initially thinking he was gonna have a mental breakdown, but it looks like he is just gonna get eaten. This is so sad.
This character would become such an iconic piece of Charmx lore that Cap would appear in a lot of the YouTube poops fans would make. This is one of the very few Charmx lore characters. It kind of sucks that there's not much more to say about these
Charmx
reactions,
lore,
especially because I
man.
watch so many of them. I think the format is flawed because
Not bad.
no matter what, the people who made the source video are obviously doing the heavy lifting, but Charmx actually like at least paused and gave commentary. He never tried to hide that it was honestly pretty laid back, easy, lazy content. He also tried to branch off to other things. Like I said, he did gaming and almost gave himself a heart attack playing Getting Over It.
Thing is, that I'm just thinking about it because now on that topic, do people really hate reaction content that bad? Because to me, I think I just enjoyed it, but I think it's just because of the way I am. I think I just didn't mind just seeing like my favorite content creator just sit and watch something and just like give commentary or laugh at it, which what was different about Charmix and Blasphemous HD and like Kusha Wow. If you know Ball, if you know who that YouTuber is, you know who that YouTuber is. And GameCube do because I think I see some of his reactions. I think I probably mostly seen gaming, but I think I probably seen. I think I did see his reactions. Yeah, but like I feel like either way, those guys was like they at least made reactions like something compared to everybody else, and compared to what I'm doing now, and like I don't know why I thought it would be a good idea, even though I shouldn't be down on myself because I mean it was my choice. I mean, if I make it somewhere we're doing reaction videos all the time, then I'll probably make it somewhere. But I just feel like I don't know. I never got the hate on being just a reactionary YouTuber because I don't know reactions even as boring as they are, and it seemed like you are just sitting there watching videos and not really doing anything like gaming and giving people entertainment or doing commentary, which commentary kind of falls in the same thing because when you just sit and talk, people usually don't like that. Well, sit and talk and give opinions, not just sit and talk, but sit and talk and give opinions. Usually, people still also don't like that type of commentary, which is why not commentary, that type of content, since that is like annoying to them and it's kind of lazy to them because it just is nothing but just you just sitting there and talking. It's just like I don't know, because I just never get the hate for it. It just like to me, it just seems like a nice profession. If you make a career out of it, you make a career out of it. If you like doing nothing but sitting and watching stuff and not really gaming all that much, then that's cool. But if you like doing both, like reacting and gaming, then you could do both of those because it's not really that like hard or bad to do. this is like I don't know. I just like I just never really had a problem with it, so I don't know. I I could see why like some people just don't like it because it's just like you don't do nothing but just sit and talk to the camera while watching something. Which that's the whole point of it. It's the most laziest thing to do, but it's what people choose to do as a career. I don't know who was really the pioneer and were the first maker of becoming a reactionary YouTube thing or making YouTube or reaction content a thing on YouTube, but uh, it's just kind of like it's kind of there. I don't know, but I don't know. That's just my take on it. I don't know. I'm just gonna continue.
No! Oh! I feel as if the mouse controls are just so bad!
He played the Henry Stickmin games, but only one video is archived, and it's the worst thing that's ever happened to me. Where are the rest of the videos? I remember there was this whole debacle of what's under his iconic beanie, and he finally revealed it by making a character called the Bald Bastard. One of the greats. And then this fucker tried to become an entrepreneur. He would do these life updates, and in them he would talk about normal life in his parents' basement, mostly just basically venting, because he would also mention that he's trying to develop games like on the App Store and stuff, and I could find almost no information about these games. Apparently they would release, but Charmx never told his fans that the games were there, so they just never sold, and to my knowledge, nobody knows what these games really were. He did this because he wanted the games to be successful by themselves, so he just didn't advertise them, which is weird, but commendable, I guess. Another really funny venture he
I guess, but if you wanted to get popular by itself, then that's fine. But at the same time, I think it would kind of get more popular if you just let your fans know about it. Then maybe, hey, maybe they might want to play it, and maybe they might enjoy it, and maybe they might like try to motivate you to like keep making more games. So it's like I don't know. That one's kind of just weird.
had was his goal to write a children's book. Again, not a lot to know about this book itself or why he specifically had that goal, but it never came out and it ran into numerous issues. For one, Charmx is not an artist. Well, at least he wasn't confident in his abilities. Two, he probably got scammed.
I wrote a kid's book, and at the moment, I'm trying to get the graphic, like, work done for it, so, like, the drawings done, because I can't draw. So, yeah, I hired someone else to do these drawings. Turns out, the person might be an absolute idiot. I am not really sure, and I have a character in the book, and the character's on the cover, and the character has, like, bare feet. So, I wanted her to change the feet. And she made him, like, ridiculously large, like, I don't understand! What is wrong with you? And she made them, like, ridiculously out-proportioned to the body for some reason.
The idea of Charmx being sent foot fetish shit by an artist after he paid, like, $300 for a children's book is the funniest thing that...
I definitely think he got scammed for that, just for foot fetish stuff, because that's why I say I never trust anybody or any other content creators. This is why, like, in my last video, I said that I just do this by myself. I don't do anything with anybody else or trust anybody else with anything. Because shit like that. Because you would think, oh, they got the intentions to help you. They're like, yeah, we could do this, we could do this. And yet they just keep doing it either wrong ways, and their real intentions is to be lazy and keep making you the opposite of what you want from them or what they offered you for. So it's like, but I feel so bad for Charmx because he could have really had that book come out if that artist probably didn't decide to do that. And that means all his money just got like scammed out of him because the person decided to be like, oh, I got a foot fetish. I don't care about the book. I'm gonna just keep making foot fetish art for you. It's just like, God.
might have ever happened. After about 2018, I guess I just lost interest in Charmx, but he was still going, slowly but surely. That wasn't until the big Copa scare of 2019 to 2020. It was a big overblown mess that basically just ended with you having to check a box before you uploaded a video, and it made that GameCube Dude video listed for kids.
Go fuck yourself.
But back in 2019, this felt like the end of YouTube, and to be fair, there were some people being affected pretty badly by it. Charmx too, not so much in a traditional sense, but you have to understand he's someone with severe paranoia, and this just made things worse. Seeing all of this just made him feel like YouTube was a sinking ship, and he really wasn't wrong for thinking that. He just moved into an apartment and he has to keep working, but it was all too much for him, and he just kind of snapped, I'd say. He uploaded this final goodbye video where he would just state he quit YouTube because he felt like the platform was getting worse and worse. And he also stated that he felt this extreme paranoia that he would die in the next 2 days. This wasn't a self-inflicted thing. He literally just felt like he would die from some unseen force of nature. With this, all of his channels were wiped of their content, and Charmx was no more.
This is sad, but it's like I don't blame him for not liking the fact that or for not liking the fact that Copa was doing a lot of things with YouTube and messing it up, and it felt like a sinking ship. Because I think when that first came out, I was like, that was like the biggest reasons why I didn't want to become a content creator or like continue on with doing anything content creation related. Because it really felt like afterwards, YouTube was probably gonna be just a catastrophe of like things that were so bad that could come out of it, which it kind of it it, it kind of is like that now, but not really. Because you could still upload some of the things you can, but it's just like you can't really upload like anything like you could anymore for fun or whatnot without feeling having the the fear of being banned like you did in like the 2010s. Because now it's just like YouTube's kind of bad with their moderation. Obviously, what happened with my like other YouTube channel, because I don't even know what I did wrong with it still to this day, and still wasn't given a strike or told. So I've just been kind of left in the dark. And then, yeah.
Who the fuck is this guy? Suddenly this channel uploads Fresh Cut Slim 2 music videos on the same day, November 10th. They sound like this. I like to chill, you know. I make the way my own. That's just the way it goes. Usually uploads like this on a new YouTube channel would go unnoticed, but there's one discrepancy. This was clearly Charmx's old channel that was completely wiped and rebranded to Fresh Cut Slim. Immediately people were like, who the fuck is this? Is this a bot rebranded to Fresh? This was
Oh, is that how you would tell somebody got subscribers? Or how many they got? God, I feel old because I did not remember that at all. And he made a bunch of views. He made thousands of views. He still does now, which is kind of like the big norm. Or was the big norm of what would make you popular back then. But now I think the big norm is you just got to make millions of views and it will be a hit. And since YouTubers and some certain stuff are dying out, like reactions and let's plays and stuff like that, it just seems like all the YouTubers now just can only reach to 1,000 views and whatnot, and it's kind of like, oh, damn. They can't even reach like over that. They can't even get to 1 million. Some can, some can't, because of how stuff is just dying off nowadays. Like how with me doing this whole reaction thing, like I'm pretty sure doing reactions has kind of probably died off now, and probably really isn't all that interesting anymore since like almost everybody has done it. But you know, it happens. But that's why I keep doing it either way because yeah, I feel like it'll get me somewhere. So yeah.
Clearly Charmx's old channel that was completely wiped and rebranded to Fresh Cut Slim. Immediately people are like, who the fuck is this? Is this a botted channel? Why am I subscribed to this channel? Wait, this is Charmx's old
It was
channel.
the same way
Did this
because I
musician
realized I
steal
did
Charmx's
still
channel? Wait,
Charmx's
this is fucking
account
Charmx.
subscribed
As beautiful as a day I lost
on my
you.
older
The next day,
account.
Fresh Cut Slim releases this video, immediately blowing his cover. Am I Charmx?
And over the last couple of years, I have learned a lot about myself and who I am as a person. And I realize myself as an entertainer and an artist. And that is who I am to the core.
In this video and a few
It's funny because his voice hasn't kind of changed, but it kind of did because it's a lot more deeper now. Because if you watch Fresh Cut Slim, like his recent videos of him being like rebranded to Fresh Cut Slim now, he'd be more so. I mean, he'd be more what? Like it's like it would be more so if you just like watch those. Because now I know no, my head is hurt, so I was like I can't think right now, but um. I was saying, if you watch like his current videos now on his rebranded Fresh Cut Slim account and to his past videos that are still re-uploaded, even though there's kind of huge difference in his voice, because he he was like I think years ago just really high pitched sounding. Still kind of the same as like now, where it was kind of deep and high, a little bit high pitched sounding, but it wasn't as kind of the same sounding as what he sounds like right now. Because he kind of just sounds a little bit more deeper. I don't know why I mentioned his voice, but I don't know. I just decided to throw that in there if you just kind of realize the realization of his voice. Don't know why that would matter, but it's kind of something I realized.
others, Charmx explains that after leaving YouTube, he entered a depression where he would just lay in his bed for 3 months. After this, he was able to get a blue-collar job that he somewhat likes and start doing way better than he was. He's always been interested in making music, but only now could he really dedicate time to it. And here he is now, reborn as Fresh Cut Slim. The name doesn't really have an origin. He just thought of it one day. He just thought it was cool. He's not really at all hiding the fact that he's Charmx, and even went back to doing reactions and gameplay on top of the music stuff. The only difference is that his name is Fresh Cut Slim. He makes this, and he wears like an alien mask cut in half. I'm kind of surprised with the response to this. I was expecting to see people mad, but everyone seems positive about that, which is really nice to see. Like
It's a good thing because I'm glad he was back because I actually missed watching him. And I remember he went on this whole tirade to just not try to like not be remembered, but the fan base was so crazy of him. Like, can you imagine being a reactionary YouTuber? One of the most like hated things that or hated genres on YouTube that people do not like all that much because it's lazy content. You don't do nothing but sit here, like I said before, just talk and commentate over a video you're watching. Pretty much what I'm doing right now. But could you imagine that? But it's just there's something so different about you that people really, really fucking fuck with you and love you so much to the point where your fan base is still re-uploading videos. Still keeping your name alive and still just keeping your channel at 1,000 subs. and do not want you to be forgotten. Like they want to still keep you in memory. Like that is insane. His fan base is insane. It's just too bad his videos just don't get. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like that back then. He'll make nothing but 1,000 views. But I'm pretty sure he's probably either made 1,000 or 1,000,000 views back then. He probably hit the threshold some point in time, but it just feel like now, cause I just feel like now since the new norm is like the pretty much if you got like 1,000,000 views or something, you're like, oh, that's a hit. It's like it's kind of like well, damn. Because with him now, it's kind of like he doesn't make really that much good views anymore. That kind of goes for like almost every other YouTuber now, which is kind of sad. Because I really honestly wish he was popular now. Like really, really popular. Like I wish he really became like a more popular reactionary YouTuber than Blasphemous HD or anybody else, because he really deserves it, man. Like he's just underrated. My bad, I'm yapping so much, but it's like just thinking about this right now, man. It's like because it's like he's just so criminally underrated. I really wish he was bigger, so people would know him more or a lot more. But it's all right, I guess.
Community just immediately started making more YouTube poops.
It's summer, so it's almost Christmas.
I do kind of wish he brought back his old videos if they're just privated and not deleted. But he did whatever he wants. He made them. Well, actually, he was more like added DLC on top of videos that already existed. As for his music, honestly, I'm guessing a lot of people ignore it, but I personally find it kind of amazing.
You're home, you know it. Don't call my phone.
I'm not taking the piss. I genuinely like these songs, but in like a very unconventional way. They all remind me of Soda Drinker Pro. Only 3 people know what the fuck I'm talking about. It's really odd, like FL Studio shit, and half the time you can discern a meaning from it, and the other half of the time is this.
You're a hoe. You're a freaking big hoe.
I'm just glad he's doing something way more creative now. You show me this guy in front of a green screen doing this, I will never be convinced this is a bad thing. I like the one where he like edits himself into random stock photos for no reason. There's 2 songs part of his album Midnight Hype, and I'm just convinced myself I kind of like them. I've listened to both of these like 15 times each.
I won't lie. I'm that guy.
I don't care, this is a beautiful work of art. And then there's I Know It Ain't Nothing.
I think I'm running out of time. To make you mine, what you hiding from me?
Which I think has a reference to Fresh Cut Slim being stuck in his bed for 3 months, and he gets chased around by his big 3D head thing. I really like when he's falling and it just cuts the footage of him standing and screaming. The only thing I definitely don't like is how he used AI for his profile picture and album covers. I mean, it's not AI anymore, I don't think, so that's good. I don't care if you can't draw it. Anything would be better than this. Use that book cover you paid fucking $300 for it. Now, there is some AI in newer YouTube poops he reacts to, but it's so weird and harmless that it's not really a big deal. But genuinely, I would rather see Mr. Cut Slim do the artwork himself. Look at him, he is a visionary. That's kind of it for Fresh Cut Slim now. I'm glad he's doing way better. Hopefully his music takes off and we can finally figure out what happens to that Charmx guy I kept mentioning at the beginning.
I'm looking for a the big titty goth girlfriend, 5'5", 80 pounds, has no female friends but only has male friends. Only has really hot male friends.
I really feel like it's probably because he has a different mic. That's probably why he sounds so different. I don't know. Maybe it goes probably with the mic he was using before, when like years ago, that he was named Charmx. It's probably different. Oh wait, my bad. Did I say Charmx? I meant Fresh Cut Slim. I don't know who the Charmx guy was. I don't know why I mentioned his name. I mean, that's a whole different fella. Because I'm sorry, it's fresh cut slim right now. I think the Charmx fella, I don't know, his mic was weird. I don't know, it was something.
Here's the thing about reaction content. I don't like most of it, and it's just the fact that it's always going to be kind of lazy. But to be fair, a lot of content could be perceived that way. Like, say I'm making a movie review, like the critic I am, there's no way I'm going to put more effort in my review than what was put in the movie. The source will always be the product with more effort, but people don't really care because it's transformative. It has a different end goal than the original source. And while Fresh Cut Slam or Charmx or whatever it is still a reaction channel, it's the best it can be. It doesn't feel like he's SS Sniper Wolf or he's just doing nothing and stealing content from people smaller than him. He's watching fucking Jeffy.
Oh my gosh.
Especially now, he's putting in way more editing and different styles of video.
I really hope I'm not doing the same with that. I'm not trying to steal content from other people. Like with the angry Asian thing, I just wanted to react to that, just give my opinion and take, since I just liked the angry Asian. I just really wanted to watch him. Or I just really wanted to react to him and give a take on the whole Lucari situation, but listen to his points and then relay it back to what he was talking about, because literally, I don't know. Shoot.
Video, man, he just adds
bringing that
something.
up.
Now I also probably have some bias because watching these videos reminds me of the good days of 2017, like fidget spinners. And I just personally like Charmx. There's probably somebody out there whose comfort YouTuber is Nux Taku, and are they truly wrong for thinking that way?
Yes, because why would you like this dude who is weirdly obsessed with Jaden? Like, maybe before, where he wasn't as bad and he didn't have this, he would definitely be a big comfort YouTuber for many to go to, but I don't see why you should, even after the whole thing with Jaden. Like, there's no way you can think like, oh man, we agree so much on what he says about Jaden animation. Jaden animation is just such a like, no, like me personally, if I was still reacting, if I was to still like not reacting, still watching them, and I saw that type of video pop up, I would be very concerned and want to not watch him anymore, because I would be like, you were stretching a very high and thin line here with whatever claims or delusional claims you're making here, Next Taco. Like, you're really stretching fine and thin lines here. Not fine. I don't even know what I tried to say there. I don't even know. But you're really stretching the thin lines here. Like, it's just, ew. I don't know. And I feel bad for Jaden too. I like Jaden animation too, but I don't like her in the way that he does. And really, those thoughts that he has should be kept in his mind if you really think that way, because, I mean, sometimes it's always best to just keep your thoughts to yourself. Never just air it out in public and be like, oh, I really, yeah, I really enjoy, you know, I'm trying to find an example. I don't know. I can't find an example, but I really enjoy this person. But not in the way that you think. I enjoy them in a different multitude of ways. It's like, it's like, no, I would not just say that on camera or in public. Like, that is so weird. It is so shamefully weird. I don't know why he's okay with doing that too. I just generally don't know. I'm confused as all hell. If I think about it, it's gonna drive me insane. So I'm not going to. So just keep going.
No. Yes!
Alright, well. Oh, well, I guess that was it. Okay. Anyways, well, my head is hurting. Oh god, I made this video 50 minutes long because I was talking, but either way, that was the Charmx conspiracy. Honestly, I'm still glad he's back and he is doing better. I honestly just wish he was a big YouTuber now because he's just criminally underrated. And do not mind my cat in the background. But like I said, he's too criminally underrated, and I really, really just like him upon like all the other reactionaries. Blasphemous HD I did like, but I guess now hearing some stuff about him, I'm like, oh, well, now I don't think there's a point of watching this newer content or liking it. He doesn't really post that much anything good anyway. He just kind of just posts Family Guy reactions, and that's all he ever does, and it's kind of just weird. So I don't know. Like I said, it's just like I don't know. I never understood. Like I said, I never understood hate for reactionary content. Like I said, it ain't bad. Yeah, it's lazy. It's not forever. It's not going to be for everybody. Same with commentary. It's not going to be for everybody. But it's like I don't know. Probably because of my mind, I can sit with the attention span on watching somebody talk and probably watch a video at the same time while also laughing and agreeing with them. It's just like I don't know. But I don't know. I could yap longer, but my head is hurting, so it's like I don't know. I think I've been rambling on for weird things that I can't even find to say, but I don't know. My head was hurting, and sorry if my emotions or like voice was going up and down. I was just like, or just like moving around or whatever. I don't know. I was like, I was just trying to like feel comfortable because when my head just starts hurting, I just don't start to feel comfortable when sitting up. But yeah, that's just all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, like and share, comment, subscribe. Also, go subscribe to Chazington. Should be the link into the description. And yeah, go support him too, because he makes good videos too. He's also a small underrated YouTuber. Like I said, leave a like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification for more videos, and that's it. I'll see y'all later. And I'm probably gonna have to lay down because my head is starting to hurt a little bit bad now. So this is Big Caster signing out. God, my head hurts. Ugh.